Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a naughty couple in love that loves reacting to some Naruto.
Yes, we do.
So this is our Naruto cutscene journey. This is part 37 of that journey. If you want all of our reactions for this series, check out the description of this video for a playlist. And if you want early ad-free access, get a full month ahead on our reactions, then go ahead and check out the description of this video for a link to Patreon, or click the join button down below for our YouTube membership.
Yeah, there are options.
Yeah, there are. So we're also going to check out Guy versus Madara, the fight, just because we really like Guy, and I heard this fight is really badass, and so we are going to go ahead and check that out before we go into part 27 or 37.
You may be reinforcements, but you're nothing more than pebbles.
That guy's Madara?
Yes, that's him. Only Sage Jutsu works against him. Well, that and physical attacks such as Taijutsu.
Sage Jutsu isn't your forte, Sensei.
Yes. Plus, I can't weave signs at all right now.
The 8 inner gates! 7th gate of shock! Open!
Get him, Guy!
Guy! He insults me.
He insults me.
He's gonna do a lot more than that.
Those aren't human movements.
Take this!
Gotta use the flying Raijin to throw myself into the Black Sphere's path.
Thanks to you, Lee.
What are we going to do if your Taijutsu, our last ray of hope, is no good?
It's still too early to count my Taijutsu out. But it's true that not everything we wish for will come true. Just like my challenges to you. The Leaf's wild blue beast is no more.
No way. Not the final gate of death.
Guy, you mustn't do it! Not even your father would!
I know.
Guy Sensei, you think that right now is actually the time for that?
But I made myself
Not now,
the
then when?
equal of any ninja. Even Kakashi. Become strong so I can just sit back and enjoy the show. Father. All right. Pay very close attention, Guy. It's the 8 inner gates! It's a forbidden jutsu! I was a genin. I trained every day. And after 20 years, I finally grasped this jutsu. It's really the only move that I'm able to pass on to you as your father. Become a splendid shinobi. A self-rule.
His chakra is spreading toward the Death Gate chakra point.
The 8th gate of death!
Those the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist?
What's this? It's slight, but the blade's gotten chipped.
Made it in time!
Father?
I'll hold the fort and buy you time.
You don't stand a chance against any of them.
Open! 8 inner gate formation!
Guy, you really mean it?
Red vapor. It's almost the color of dead autumn leaves that have fallen off their tree.
You're not wrong, but they're not falling without reason or purpose.
Bushy eyebrows like flames.
Until the new spring when fresh leaves bud once again. Sekizo! First step!
Go for it, Guy Sensei! Sensei Sekizo, the evening elephant! He stopped partway. I bet the Gate of Death's level of pain is something that exceeds my imagination.
A kind of air cannon. I should definitely avoid getting hit by the fists that are creating them. The 8 inner gates formation. All right, I'm game. I'll play with you.
The 8 inner gates formation. It lets someone draw out their maximum power, or will inevitably die.
We have to go lend assistance to Guy, so listen up!
Those black weapons of Madara's are troublesome.
He can only send them about 70 meters before losing control. By sending them away, we can prevent Madara from controlling Gaara. Can you ready some sand? The guy wants to risk his life to protect.
He's fast.
Ooh, nice.
Just keep forging on, guys! Go!
Give me some more fun.
He got up from a Sekizo barrage.
With a smile. He wants more fun.
Even that didn't work. Let's keep on dancing. My guy. Charge!
Guy.
This is it.
I'll acknowledge this chakra of yours. No one who surpasses you in taijutsu. Declare that you are the strongest of them all. So fast.
Man, do that praise from Madara.
Yeah.
What happened?
Cracked Madara's ribs. Oh, did more than that.
I very nearly died. I'll finish you off.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That was super intense. I don't know, but I assume this was even more, this was cut up to, for copyright reasons. So, but still, like, crazy impressive. Guy's a badass.
That moment where he's already, like, basically on fire, and yet he digs down deep and he finds more chakra, more energy, and the flaming dragon comes out. Like, oh my God.
The Crimson Beast.
What a moment. That was just, like, well done. Like, I don't have better words for it than that.
And to see Madara, like, all bloodied here and laughing and just being like, yeah, this is what I want to fight. And say, like, and then giving him compliments like you are, like, no one can match you in your taijutsu or whatever, chakra. Yeah, so that was, I don't know, like, tipping his cap to him, but still not, like, all that guy did. And then Madara's like half gone and still is able to, like, regenerate.
But Madara said, I very nearly died.
Yeah.
I mean, so, like, Guy got the biggest piece of him of anyone thus far.
True.
And from, to your point, for Madara to say, like, you are the best. Even if he's doing it in a Madara dickish way, and even if he's saying, like, with the caveat that it's about, like, this one thing versus, like, as a fighter overall, it doesn't matter. Madara doesn't give compliments to his enemies. He doesn't have that. He usually doesn't respect them enough to see them as worth his time or as an equal. And finally, he's showing a degree of respect to an opponent, which in and of itself tells you a hell of a lot. Yeah,
I think the only person we've seen him really kind of give that to is Naruto. In the last, at least in the game, we saw a little bit. He's just like, man, like, he's like, well, you're always a thorn in my side. Like, I've sent you coming in, like, some reason you won't go down. And so, but even that, I don't think he'll ever give him, like, compliment, like, you're the best at, like, any one thing. And so.
No, it was more like you're a pest.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas with Guy was like, you're the best.
Yeah, it's like, wow, dude, like, I'm legit impressed with your power. And if I didn't have an insane amount of power, then I might be a little bit scared right now. But
yeah.
So that was cool. All right, so on to 37. I want to say 27. I don't know why.
You do want to say 27.
Yeah, where now Madara is dead and Kaguya. The violent goddess.
Kaguya Otsutsuki. This is the mother of the Sage of the Six Paths?
These two are Hagoromo and Hamura. No. Indra and Asura.
Yeah.
No, Mother. They're Naruto and Sasuke, the two vessels of reincarnation.
Okay, creepy little Cheshire
Black
cat.
Zetsu.
Yeah.
He's changed somehow.
Finally. Now Mother has been resurrected. I can return to her side.
Just who are you?
A child of my mother, Kaguya.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You probably don't know this, but my mother was sealed by the hands of the sage of the Six Paths, Hagoromo, and his younger brother, Hamura. Just before she was sealed, I was born from the very last ounce of her power. Born with a mission to revive her.
Cheshire cat, now that's all I can see.
Right?
Why would Great Grandpa do that? I thought he sealed the Ten Tails.
Looks like you don't quite understand what the Ten Tails really is. That thing isn't really the divine tree. It's my mother herself.
What?
Huh.
Not even Hagoromo knows this. He didn't even know that I'd been working to revive her this entire time.
The Ten Tails was Kaguya. If that's the truth, then that means you must have gotten close to Madara and used him all for the sake of unsealing and reviving her.
That's right. I made him think that he created me, then worked as his shadow to enact the infinite Tsukuyomi. Since the infinite Tsukuyomi is capable of gathering so much chakra, it was the sole way of reviving her. Of course, Madara wasn't the only one I used. I used everything I could get my hands on. I fed the fire of Indra's jealousy toward Asura through his descendants. I even controlled the Uchiha clan as it suited me.
People, wills, traditions, history.
Toy with it all.
You really did use all of that?
Remember, it's the whole reason I was born. While my mother was gone, I wrote down everything and created history. In other words, the path that you all walked,
I chose.
the story of the shinobi, was merely a story that I created in order to resurrect my mother. Naruto, it doesn't matter how hard you glare at me. Right, Mother? Oh, that's right. You've been sealed for so long. Did you remember the faces of your children? They're your enemies, though. The ones who stole your chakra.
Yes. That's right. I hate them.
Here she comes. This is insane.
Yeah.
Hagoromo, Hamura, you belong to me. It's time to gather up all my chakra and unify it once more.
Naruto, you know what to do?
Yeah. We can just seal her again.
Let's do it.
Sounds easy.
Now!
Obito, you're awake.
Kakashi, I'm not dead.
Let me give you a quick rundown.
This is our chance, Mother.
Oh, so that's what happened. But how are we going to stop Kaguya?
Sasuke and I will figure...
He disappeared.
Something must have happened to the host that made it impossible to retain the clones.
I can't move. Damn it.
You're not allowed to touch them.
Him.
Obito!
They just keep coming out.
Everyone.
Amaterasu!
Escaping will take some time. I need to keep her busy until then.
Like a sacrifice is coming.
I can't let you go out there alone. Let me help.
I'll help too. I can spare a little chakra.
Mother, if we don't stop them, they're going to keep annoying us. Let's take them out first.
I need to withstand this until Naruto and Sasuke can escape the ice. That's all I can do right now. This will be my final repentance. Kakashi, Sakura, back me up.
They got past.
Thanks, Obito. We'll take it from here.
How can dying maggots be this persistent? Mother, let's just kill them right there.
Yes.
You can try.
The gravity here is super strong.
My body feels so heavy.
It's like the training chamber in Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like she's used up a lot of chakra as well.
Are you all right, Mother? Let's hurry up and finish this, then leave this dimension.
Very bossy for like a little black head.
I no longer have the power
To defeat her.
which means the only thing I can do now.
I must protect Naruto and Sasuke, even if it kills me. I must protect them. Obito, you...
Kakashi, just stay here for now.
Him.
Why?
Look at your face. Now I get to be all alone with Rin. You'd only ruin things, Kakashi.
Obito.
You really taught me a lot. And you probably still have a lot of suffering left waiting for you. But
nice pep talk.
Just make sure you stick to your ninja way, all the way to the end. Stay strong, and don't break your word. Is that how it went? Yes, that's it. Naruto, I just know you'll become the Hokage.
Yeah.
And Kakashi.
Obito!
You'd... better not come and join me for a while. Survive until...
Did you give him his eyes?
The very end. What? Come on, Kakashi. Don't give me that face. Don't make a face like that. For trash like this. What's this feeling? It feels like it bubbling up from inside me. Oh, that's it. I'm happy.
Oh.
At the very end, I got to stand right next to my friend. I get it. That's why I'm smiling. You don't need to be merciful towards someone who's this guilty, Kakashi. I just want you to send me off. Thank you. For everything.
Let's go.
Why are you getting so desperate? The only thing you can change is the order that you die in. You're all such fools!
Don't laugh at my friend!
Oh, yeah!
The Sharingan? But how? Your eye was stolen!
This is the power that Obito left to me at the very end.
Nice! Yeah, Kakashi!
Little worm. He kept screwing with my plans right to the very end.
Damn right he did.
Who's calling who a worm?
But it's fine, Mother. They're all just
jealous.
Mine. That power is mine.
Mother?
My power.
Calm down, Mother! Oh no, she really must have used up too much power.
What is happening to her?
She's starting to lose her mind.
She's bubbling.
Who said you could use that? I will not permit any more foolish actions committed with my chakra!
Ooh. Okay.
Obito, thank you. I'll use the power you lent me to protect them. And the world.
Yeah.
Kakashi-sensei!
You okay?
Looks like I'm nearing my limit. But not even she can withstand all that damage.
What is that?
Is that one of those balls that I have behind me?
But it's way bigger than those.
Yeah.
That's...
Drop out of that.
Are you okay, Mother? She can't even hear me anymore.
Oh, now he's a sad Cheshire Cat.
See her like this.
I am the mother of all chakra. Pieces of my chakra cannot stop me.
What?
Above you!
It's starting to fall.
The chakra must be unified. The chakra must be unified.
You're going to die, and she's going to absorb you.
Thanks for translating.
It's the final path that remains for you. This is it. The end.
My
Shinobi history.
Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, do you have any intention of following the final path he's talking about?
Hell no.
Not at all.
Of course not.
Shinobi history is something that's super heavy, and it's been going on for a long time, defined by the way that all those shinobi lived and died. It isn't something that you two can mess around with. And I'm not gonna let it end. We're going to protect the history of shinobi.
Stupid ninja. No matter how much you howl, you'll never get another future.
Now disappear.
This is the end. Let's do this. Sasuke, Sakura.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What? There you go. She's doing this black all three of them.
So where's passion?
Impossible. The mother of all chakra. Lose to these offspring.
So work together as a team. Oh!
Oh, cool. Kakashi's just down there
How should
coaching.
I put this? My first impression is, I hate you all. As of now, I love you all.
Cool. Oh shit, little.
Now I'm just seeing an emoji.
Yeah. Now we get sealed away again.
Sounds like Godzilla.
Good.
Hey, Kurama!
I'm finally free. It took long enough.
Sorry. But now, it's all over.
You all seem like you're ready to celebrate, but how are we gonna get out of here?
Oh, right.
Relax. I figured something out. We can use the Sage of the Six Paths power to take us back.
Nice. Convenient.
Looks like you're all safe.
Great-grandpa! Wait, what? Why are you here?
I borrowed a bit of chakra from both of you when we were in your mental space.
Violation.
I just used that to take you back to the real world. Bringing you back here was a necessity, you see. Naruto and Sasuke, Sakura and Kakashi, you did an excellent job saving the world. I doubt you would have been able to seal my mother, even if one of you had been missing. Especially you two, Naruto and Sasuke. If you hadn't come together, you wouldn't have been able to stand up to her, let alone seal her. And you'll need to stay that way.
Great-grandpa, you don't need to say anything else.
I see. Then I'll leave the rest to you two. It's about time we were on our way. Now, the reanimation jutsu will be undone. You may have fought together with them, but I can't just leave you all here forever.
It's fair.
Light.
What you said to the sage. I believe you. Take good care of the hidden leaf and the shinobi world.
There's nothing left for us to do here. Just like Saru said, we will leave the rest to you.
Madara.
You're going?
Yeah. With you.
Best buddy.
In the end, my dream was crushed. And it was connected to your dream, too.
You rush things too much, Madara. There was no reason for us to perfect our dreams during our generation. We should have focused on how to entrust our dreams to those who come after us. That's the important thing.
Childhood son.
Either way, we're going to die now. Next time we meet, let's have a drink together on the other side. As old war buddies.
Naruto.
Dad.
Before I disappear, there's something I wanted to say to you.
Get the ghost light.
I was gonna say they're giving him the Patrick Swayze effect.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Thanks.
That would be some like, deep, meaningful thing. That's what I wanted to say to you.
Stay here for very long, but I was still able to see how much you've grown. I'll tell Kushina everything.
Tell her I've eaten a lot of stuff with Granny, so I'll be fine. I eat tons of stuff. I'm never picky. I take a bath almost every day. Sometimes I go to the Hidden Leaf Hot Springs too. But everyone says that I never stay in long enough to really soak. And I made a lot of friends. They're all good people.
Okay. I'm not gonna remember all this, dude.
And,
I love you guys.
Anyway, I wasn't able to do everything she told me. But I really tried hard. I have a dream too. I want to be a Hokage who surpasses you, Dad. And I'm gonna make it come true no matter what. Tell Mom on the other side. Tell her that she doesn't need to worry about me at all. That I'm gonna be fine.
Okay, I'll tell her everything.
And so, the Fourth Great Ninja War, which caused massive destruction and took many lives, came to an end. Some became light and disappeared, while others were left behind. Their various emotions created new connections and began to turn the pages of shinobi history once more.
Okay. I know we got a little bit left. Maybe it's just like, the epilogue or whatever. Not sure. I thought there was even more left. I was surprised like this ended.
This has been an incredible journey.
Mm-hmm.
And not over yet, but I loved, and this sort of encompasses not just this episode, but sort of the last few. I loved the change for Obito. I loved the revelation that Madara isn't our supreme villain. And sort of like the history that they pulled into it of the battling brothers and seeing this fight with the mom, who's, the mother of Chakra, the big baddie, the origin of it all, felt like a good wrap up to everything. Kakashi lived. Yay, I'm so happy. The only thing that I think I was a bit surprised at is how much the now I want to call him the worm.
Yeah, Black Zetsu or whatever.
Controlled her.
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of feel like she should kick your ass.
Yeah, because he was just like a part of her from what he said. Like he was just like, she split off a part of him so that she could bring herself back. So I guess it was just the way it was like shown. It just seemed like she was like controlling her, like, oh, my mother, we got to do this now, and like, mother, you need to do that. For Kaguya being the ultimate villain, like
the violent goddess.
Yeah, the violent goddess. And probably stuff that we missed too in this, since it was just the cutscenes, and then we didn't see like the battles themselves. Just didn't seem like as formidable. After we had said last time that we really liked we thought it was fitting, and we liked that, Madara got in the end and was like, just ended up being a puppet. I can see how, I heard that like a lot of people didn't like that. And I can kind of see it how like just this played out, just because it didn't seem like she was, I don't know, that in control and that much of a puppet master.
No, it seemed much more like I don't know, like she was, this is probably gonna be an odd comparison, but like she was a bear that just came out of hibernation.
Yeah.
Like groggy from a lot of sleep and being off the field for a while and being on the sidelines. And so like, because the little worm dude was constantly dictating to her, constantly saying, mother do this, mother do that, it did feel like she wasn't in control whatsoever and couldn't think for herself. And I could see, as a character choice for him, having him attempting to be very in control and, having that power hunger thing of like, oh, I brought you back, I fulfilled my job, I'm your favorite child, and like, you owe me. Like, okay, we definitely can go that route with that character and have a chip on his shoulder type of thing, but I still want her in control. I want her to kind of smack him down a little bit for being too authoritative towards her.
I was waiting for that as well. And like, it's like the reason he didn't have control over her is because she lost her mind. And so that part of it,
I
was maybe not the best.
Violent goddess. Like I was promised the violent god. Like, and the fight was, don't get me wrong, the fight was good. Like you could see Sasuke and Sakura and Naruto all going against her, and it did look like they were working really hard. Like clearly she has power. This is a fight. But the fact that she doesn't seem to be in control, like it seems like almost like she's a zombie, just makes it seem kind of like not what it could have been. I mean, I said it was satisfying in the culmination of this very long journey that we've seen.
Yeah.
But as an isolated episode, I wanted her to be more.
Yeah, for some reason, it just didn't feel like the stakes were high enough, because like with Madara, you really wanted them to beat Madara, and like there was like, more of a visceral reaction with Kaguya, one because of the whole Zetsu thing, and like him seemed like he was in control of her. Like she just never felt like, even though you knew she was formidable because she was like the, creator of all chakra, it didn't feel like it. Like you knew it, but you didn't feel it. Whereas with like Madara, you felt it. So that was, yeah. I mean, again, it's completely different when we see it like this in the cutscenes and versus like if we saw like the anime itself. The ending for all the characters, at least the ending so far that we've seen of all the characters after this great ninja war, was very satisfying. I mean, seeing Naruto and his dad have that discussion, and Obito giving now both eyes to Kakashi was a really great moment. And just like also so sad, like Obito had gone basically, his entire life from that point of, being dead with Kakashi and Rin. From that moment on, like he didn't have any happiness because when it finally hit him, he didn't know what it was. He'd forgotten that feeling of what it was because he was in so much darkness for most of his life. And so that moment was just like, it was just so sad. She's like, oh, it's like this feeling. What is this that's coming out here? I thought it was gonna be love that he was gonna talk about, but to say happiness, oh man.
Yeah, that was a great and devastating moment. Just devastating the realization of what it meant for Obito's character and all these years. Mm-hmm. I also liked the Hokage that said goodbye to Madara.
He's like,
and was like, let's grab a drink on the other side. I mean, we've had such a visceral response to Madara and despised him and everything, that's like, to get to a point where we're seeing that degree of respect shown towards him, that degree of kindness shown towards him, and going like, yeah, I like that. Like, that just shows the journey that we've been on for him.
And just like, it's from somebody that knew him before he even went down that path. He's just like, look, you went down the wrong path and you just followed it. You thought that for you, that was the right path. And that was, you want the Tsukiyomi like to like whatever, get rid of all the pain and hate in the world. So yeah, it was just like the level of respect he had for Madara, and just like the understanding, and once again, just knowing that like people aren't born evil, and that they just kind of go down the wrong path for sometimes what they feel are the right reasons, or like the feeling of, again, we talked about this a bunch of other times about not having any other choice. Like, you've gone too far. Like then Greyjoy said, like, I've gone too far to be anything else. So yeah, I agree. Like, I almost feel like that's why they had Kaguya be the ultimate villain, is because like with her death and the Black Zetsu's death, it was just kind of like, okay, like no one's gonna mourn them, and like we didn't really care. We like I said, because there was like no skin in the game with them. So all these other villains that we've had with Naruto, they've been redeemed in some sort of way. And I don't think Madara necessarily was redeemed towards the end, but there was like, again, like some like understanding, like at least somebody understood him, respected him, and wanted to share a beer with him in the afterlife. It's like, hey, it's over. I love that line where he was saying that we were trying to shape the world for us when we should have just like entrusted, like teaching people the next generation and how to live and how to shape the world so that it can continue, instead of us trying to like create the perfect world and like be the rulers of that world or whatever, or like the leaders of that world, just trying to get and train the next leader.
It reminded me of an episode in The Last Kingdom that we recently saw, where Uhtred is talking to King Alfred, and King Alfred is very concerned that like everything that he dreamed of for the country is not finished yet, and what will happen next. And Uhtred basically says like, we've had our time. Like there is no choice. We're all gonna die. Like, no one's gonna live forever. You have to come to terms with, this is your life, and this is what you're doing in it. This is what you're creating and or leaving behind. But then you have to trust that like your time is done, and it's somebody else's chance to pick up the baton and keep moving it forward. And if you found, I think, like a good dream, a good vision, something that inspires people, there will be people who pick it up after you're done. And that's where life continues and how things go on. Because if our dreams just always died with us, people would have had all the dreams way back thousands of years ago. You know, they say nothing original was written after Shakespeare. So we wouldn't be having anything.
And even Shakespeare apparently wasn't original. So.
Well, there's that. You know, so I just think I loved that moment. And I think with Madara, he brings a human side. Like Naruto is funny and like has the human moments in his humor, but in so many ways, he's kind of a flawless hero. Yeah,
so idealistic and like, you know, what we aspire to be.
Exactly. He's our aspiration. But Madara is more human. We're gonna fall off the good path.
Yeah.
We're human. It's gonna happen. The point is to recognize it and course correct before you go too far. And sadly for Madara, he just went way too far.
Yeah. Sasuke was able to course correct.
Sasuke did, but I mean, we didn't like Sasuke for quite some time there too. Like even, you know.
He's someone that I ping pong back and forth with. I was like, you know, sometimes I felt just so sorry for him and such a tragic life that he had lived. And other times I'm like, yeah, but even despite all that, like you're going too far now.
Sasuke was more hurt people. And you can empathize with that a lot easier than, pardon the expression, but a self-righteous prick.
Yeah.
And that's what Madara was. Like, I know better. I know how to remove pain. I'll just kill everybody.
Yeah. Everyone will just be in a dream. And that's fine. Yeah. Like, you know, they'll just live in their happy little dreams in their matrix, in their own little matrix.
Yeah, I mean, like, hurt people who hurt people, I don't love that, of course, but you can understand it, and there's something that you can work with there because you can work with someone's pain to try to help them through kindness. But somebody who's just a self-righteous asshole, who thinks that they know best and they know better how to fix everything, it's really hard to break through to those people because they are so wrapped up in themselves and their ego. Like, it's tough to get through that. Kindness doesn't necessarily do anything for that. I'll be curious to see how they wrap it all up. I am kind of curious where the Sakura and Sasuke dynamic go from here. Because they've been on a hell of a journey. And then, of course, like, you know, we've been in the midst of a war. So there really hasn't been time to kind of deal with that. But I'm curious where that goes now.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want all of our Naruto reactions, we have a playlist for you. If you want early ad-free access, check out the description of this video for a link to Patreon. Or you can join our YouTube membership as well. There's a join button.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Naruto Cutscenes Part 37, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.